I have faith. Where is he at? And Frozen.
Yeah, he's down there, Frozen. What's up?
If you were to boot him, he would be locked out, and we have to use a new link.
Locked out. If I boot him, he gets locked out.
Yeah, so you can't do anything. It just has to be him.
Yeah, we don't want to boot Carl.
Yeah. But if not, I'll just text him, and then as much as Aaron would love to have extra duties, I'll just be Carl for now until he gets that figured out. Aaron has muted me. He's blaming you.
No, I have not.
Okay, wait, he disappeared.
He left.
Okay. All right, that's good. Let him back in. We'll try when he comes in. I'll pretend like I'm Carl, everybody. I can't speak like Carl, though, unfortunately. All right, Aaron, you kick us off?
Yes, hold up. Let me get this. I got some sun in my eyes.
Always with the excuses.
So hold on. So Carl's got another. So we got Eva. He's got another name. This is here we go. Let's see if we're in business right now.
I bet we are. Eva, you're muted. Okay. Okay, now.
Yes.
Let's go. Can you hear us?
Finally, yes, I can hear you.
Let's go.
Rick, I had to get my little sister's phone.
It's all right.
I love it. Problem solving. All right, so all you need now, that list of questions I text you.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
All you need now is that list of questions I text you. So just use your phone and read the questions off your phone, and you should be good to go.
All right, I can handle that.
Okay.
Let's
go. All right,
so
guys, we're going to get into this. We got our man Carl here from David vs. Goliath. Very excited. So he's our guest of honor today. For those of you who never played trivia, just go through the rules real quick. All right? Very, very simple and straightforward. Make sure you pay attention. So this is about listening, and it's about being quick. So the way it's going to work is Missy's going to set the tone for the question the way that she wants it answered. I.e., she might say, I want first name, last name of Survivor alumni. I might want his last name only. I might want a season number, a season name, so make sure you pay attention, okay? She'll also assign the point value to that question. Our man Logan, who's also a game maker that comes up with these amazing questions, he's going to keep okay? So after Missy sets the tone, what's going to happen is Carl's going to ask the question. After Carl asks the question, the person who answers correctly the fastest will win those points. You get one shot to answer the question. Do not type in multiple times. So make sure you only answer once, and it's got to be correct. So have your trigger finger ready to go, and let's kick this off. I know Jack is ready. Thumbs up. Sydney's ready. Harris is ready. Let's do it.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna read what I want about the question, Carl. I'll go to you, and then you read it for him, okay?
All right.
All right, let's go. So to start this off, all I want is an alumni player's first name. Does not have to be spelled correctly, and we're gonna go 8 points. Go ahead.
All right. Who was the first Survivor castaway to later compete on MTV's The Challenge?
We're good. And the answer is Zachariah.
Let's go. Out the gate early.
Kenzie, I'm surprised that you didn't get that. I know you're a Jay fan.
You right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, who doesn't love Jay?
Everybody loves Jay. Everybody got that.
All right, this next one, I'm looking for the numerical value of a season. So if we're talking about Island of the Idols, you'll say 39. It's gonna go for 10 points. Go ahead, Carl.
Which was the first season in which more than one person quit the game?
Ooh.
Wow.
No.
Which was the first season in which more than one person quit the game?
Oh,
let's
I see Jackson.
Sure.
Come on, Jackson. Jackson looks good.
And Jackson gets it with season 8 Survivor All Stars.
Let's go, bro. All right, this next one, I'm looking for the first name of an alumni player. We're gonna go 7 points because this is just hard to me. Go ahead.
Which jurors' vote prevented Tom Westman from playing a perfect game in season 10?
Zachariah with Kobe.
All right. And then also, Jackson, you typed 89 for that other question. That's not a possible answer. So I'm gonna assume that it was a typo, and you're gonna keep the point this time. But let me catch you
Come on,
again.
Jackson, get it together.
You heard Carl.
Tripping.
All right. This next one, I'm looking for the first name spelled correctly of an alumni player. This is gonna go for 12 points for the culture. Go ahead.
Who won the Survivor Sequester Mini on May the 23rd of 2020?
And Ryan Fish. with
Hey,
spelling.
somebody's fast.
Ryan
This is
Fish.
how it gets done, Carl. They don't waste time. You're not going to finish asking the question. They're going to answer.
Wow. Justin, get out of here with putting fair play.
Justin's just he's trolling with that answer. He's just trolling.
All right. This next one is a two-part question, two-part answer. All right. So I'm looking for the first name of an alumni player. And then the second part, you're going to give me blank, blank. So you're going to say alumni player's first name and then blank, blank. Go ahead, Carl.
All right, here we go.
Yes, together.
Who was the first person sent to Ghost Island? And what advantage did they win?
Good question. Bam. Let's go.
Wow.
You said
Alex,
you said first name.
I did say first name.
So,
I did say
so the
first
person
name.
who answered the correct stop, guys, stop. We got so Alex said Jacob Derwin. The correct answer was Jacob in legacy advantage. So the points are going to go to Noah.
I truly get upset when people don't listen to me. Who am I talking to, guys? Like, what am I doing? What's my job?
Come on, y'all. Pay attention. Listen to what Missy's saying. It's simple.
Alex, you've played this game before. Yesterday, I had to take away points from Connor. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's your one warning. You do it again.
Points away?
I put Connor negative yesterday.
Oh.
I took my hat. I threw my hat off. I stamped my feet. I do a tantrum. I temper tantrum.
You know what? And now I don't feel remorseful because I've never actually taken points away and put somebody negative. But if Aaron did it first,
Yes.
I no longer feel bad about it.
So we announced him. He has the lowest score of Survivor Trivia ever, -10.
Listen, come on, guys. Come on, get it together. Y'all played this game with them before. Come on. If you can't drink a beer like me, then get you a Dr. Pepper, a Coke, or something. But come on, get something and relax and play the game.
Wow. Y'all hurt the man. Y'all hurt the man himself. All right. This next one, I am looking for, you're going to give me a numerical value of a season. All right. So Island of Idols, 39. This is going to go for 10 points because you should have studied. All right. Go ahead.
Which was the 6th season of Survivor to be filmed in Fiji?
Pull it together.
I seen somebody.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzgerald with 37, season 37.
Go.
Guess what season that was? Oh, shit. That was the one that The Godfather was on, right?
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Yeah. Bing!
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's take a break right here. Logan, let's get that scoreboard.
All right. So currently in first place, we have Zachariah with 15 points.
Get it, Zach.
Second place with 12 points is Ryan Fish, coming from the iPhone, I think.
Okay, Ryan Fish.
Not the iPhone. Maybe that was somebody else. And we have a three-way tie for third place, each with 10 points is Jackson, Noah, and Ryan Fitzgerald.
Okay, Fitzgerald, let's go.
Wait a minute. Logan, you need to be hosting a game show or something, man. That voice.
Some have said he sounds a lot like Tyson. So he actually.
What the hell? He does. He does sound
right?
like Tyson. He's got this little deep raspiness to his voice.
Logan, say some more stuff.
I like making people cry. That was his line.
Holy shit, you sound exactly like Tyson.
Say it with passion. Say it with some emphasis, some passion. You want to play Survivor, you got to be able to narrate. Give us something here.
Yeah, give us something. Really deep. Dig deep. One more time.
I like making people cry. So don't bother me.
Yeah. You sure you're not Tyson's son?
Oh, that's great. So many people say that now. We got to get Tyson on so they can connect.
Wow, he sounds just like Tyson.
That would be wild.
All right, y'all. We're moving on to number 7. So back to the game. It's a numerical value, okay? Let's get ready. Numerical value is going to go for 5 points. Go ahead, Carl.
How many jury votes did Danielle Dilorenzo receive?
Justin,
Oh,
with 2.
somebody was quick.
Justin with 2. With the quickness.
Sydney, hold Nora tight and get ready to play. Like, come on. Come on. Let's go. All right, Charlie, what are you saying? What is Charlie? Charlie's having like a.
What is Charlie doing right now?
He's all right. He's just
Charlie's
being
just
wrong.
here to talk to Carl. Charlie, he doesn't want to play Survivor. He's trivia. He's like, I want to talk to Carl. I'm here for the Q&A.
I respect that.
What's up, Charlie? What it is, man? What it is? Let's play the game. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Hold on, Charlie's trying to talk. I'm gonna unmute Charlie. I'm gonna give Charlie an opportunity. Go ahead.
I'm still confused because I had that pretty fast, but I just don't see my answer. I don't know.
Make sure you're not sending it privately.
Just put the right answer. It don't matter if you see it because we see it.
That's it. It's simple. You heard Carl.
Again. Oh,
Y'all heard Carl. All right, back into the game. Number 8, and then I'm turning the show over to Logan for 2 questions. All right. So for
All right,
number
here
8,
we go.
Whoa,
Number 8.
whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. We didn't get the points yet. Hold up. All right. I'm looking for the first name of an alumni player. It's going to go for 8 points. Go ahead, Carl.
All right. Who threw Colton Cumby's hidden immunity idol into the ocean? Oh, Justin's quick. Justin's quick.
Bill posed.
That's so iconic. I would love to do that. Could you imagine just picking up somebody's idol like, bitch?
Oh, yeah. Get it out of here.
I was about to toss your individual immunity win into the ocean.
Were you really?
You came back talking smack about how you would have held on longer than I did.
I did hold on longer than you. I beat everybody.
I willingly jumped.
I beat all the men. I beat all the men and all the women. Be quiet.
That was like,
Stop crying.
You won. I willingly jumped. I would have
Stop crying.
Best thing I seen was both of y'all having that immunity necklace around y'all neck.
Right. Damn right.
Best thing I seen.
Yes, sir.
All right, Logan, you're taking the next 2 questions. Go ahead. Give Carl his instructions.
All right. So for this one, it's our fan-made tradition question. So make sure you guys follow me at LoganBeatty_ on Instagram. DM me with some questions. You have a chance to get featured and get a shout out in our trivia episodes. So this one comes from Will Rotniak from a couple of weeks ago, I think. And it's a 2-part question. I'm looking for the number of a season. Don't give me the name of a season. I want the number.
You heard him.
Or like a length of time.
Beautiful. How many points?
It has to be specific, but if nobody gets it, we'll give it to whoever gets closest.
Closest to the time.
Yep.
But try to get it exactly right.
How many points?
I'm going to give this one out. It's pretty hard, so I'm going to give it out for 15 points.
15 points. Go ahead, Carl.
All right, here we go. Which season features the longest lasting challenge? How long did the challenge last?
What?
Somebody answer?
How did he answer? Ryan, how in the hell did you answer that question?
Does he have a cheat sheet?
How could he, right? Like, we made him up.
How?
He answered that so fast.
Wow.
He says he's so chill. It's a casual day for me, guys. Moving on. Wow. All right.
Ryan.
Wow.
With season 10, 11 hours and 55 minutes, Ryan got it spot on. So
before Carl finished speaking.
Wow.
All right, go ahead, Logan.
All right, we're going to move into our second Survivor Trivia tradition, which is reusing an old question from a past episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the Missy Bird on YouTube so that you can go back and watch our past episodes and study up. So this one comes from Jill's episode, Dr. Jill from Survivor Nicaragua. So we're looking for a number, and I'm going to give it out for 11 points.
Okay. Go ahead, Carl.
Maybe I should read this question a lot faster because they answering quick.
Right.
All right, let's see. How many castaways from season 13 Survivor Cook Islands were from California?
Justin with 13. God damn. Justin, what are you doing? Justin, what? What are you? Hold up.
Wait a minute. Did you hack my phone
Justin,
and get the answers?
Justin, are you cheating right now? Did you?
No, I'm not cheating. I remember that question because I regretted not getting that one right.
Wow.
Oh, so
Good Lord.
Let's go, Justin.
It was my biggest regret.
Let's go, wow. Justin. Way to redeem yourself on Survivor Trivia.
Missy, I DM'd you though. Get to the top 5.
I love
What's
that.
up? What's up, Javin? I see you sitting over there. I see you.
Hey, Javin.
Hey, help
Justin,
her out. Help her out.
I was on Survivor and I didn't know that freaking answer.
Right? Nowhere near. All right, y'all. We're gonna hit the scoreboard real quick, and then we're heading into the second half of the questions. Go ahead, Logan.
All right.
Oh shoot! Javin's on board.
In first place with 27 points is Ryan Fish. Since there's two Ryans, I'm just gonna call you Fish and Fitz. That's okay. You don't get a choice. So Fish with 27. And then with 24, we have Justin. And then after Justin with 15 is Zachariah. And then Jackson, Fitz, and Noah, you have 10. There's still
Good, nephew.
For those. Keep trying.
Beautiful. All right, moving on to number 11, y'all. For this next question right here, we are looking for a first name of an alumni player. I love this question. I'm gonna give it out for 13 points. Go ahead, Carl.
Here we go. Who was the youngest woman to find a hidden immunity idol?
Brett.
Bam.
Warren. Brett's like, I'm on the board. Warren. One more time.
I see Jackson Vaughn above Brett. Check me if I'm right.
What? Jackson above Brett?
I see
Yeah,
Jackson.
correct. Yes.
All right,
I'm sorry, Brett.
almost Brett. Jackson point goes to you.
Evil. Them
All
kids.
right. Quarantine and kids. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
All right.
Wild.
This next question, we're looking for an occupation, okay? So if I said, what's Aaron's job, y'all would say crybaby, right? So tell me the job of an alumni player. It's gonna go for 12 points. Stop crying, bro. Don't prove me right. Come on. Go ahead, Carl.
All right. What was Lydia Morales' occupation?
Ooh. I didn't know.
Oh, somebody hit it quick.
Fishmonger.
A fishmonger.
I see
Alex
Alex
with fishmonger.
with
Alex
the Carl
fishmonger.
with the Carl background. Give you some luck. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, this next one right here, obviously very specific to who we have on the show today. You should have studied. I'm looking for a numerical value. It's gonna go for 15 points. Cause come on, go ahead.
Yeah,
Carl.
but I would have worded this question different. I mean, I'm just saying, I would have.
Oh, intern, you heard Carl.
I would have.
I mean,
Who's the godfather of the nullifier?
Oh.
I mean, basically how I would have. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of y'all, thank y'all. Okay, but here's the question. Here's the question. Y'all ready? All right, come on, let's go. Here we go. How many seasons of Survivor have featured the Idol Nullifier?
Taylor with 3. Taylor came in with 3. He knew what you were gonna say.
Taylor said, I got
with 3.
you.
Hey, Charlie, you got to be faster.
Intern has to be better with that question. I'm just saying.
I feel that. No,
You know what? I don't even see his responses.
I don't see
Charlie,
Charlie's
I don't see your responses.
He's
Is
so
your
heated.
Is your chat box not working?
Wait, everybody else stop. Let's diagnose
Nay.
Charlie so he does not have a heart attack at the age of 16. All right, Charlie, type something. Nobody else type anything.
Oh, there it is. That worked. So whatever you just did, you got to do that.
He's like, it's been working, Aaron. Get off me.
He's like, I know, you idiot.
I hear you, Charky. Look at his smile. Look at his smile.
He's like,
all
hey.
right. This next question, we're on to number 14. We're almost to the end, y'all. If you are not on the board, get on the board. You want to get in the championship. All right. Point blank, period. Let's get on the board.
Wait. Once again, intern.
Oh,
Question 13
Missy?
should have been, who was the godfather of the nullifier? So you see the answers, intern? You see all the answers?
I'm
all right,
dead.
come on, let's go. Let's move on. Question
right.
14.
Number 14. So I'm looking for a 2-part answer. You're going to give me a numerical value, and then you're going to also name the seasons of a numerical value. All right. So if the answer was 8 seasons, then you're going to list all 8 of those seasons, basically. All right. It's going to go for 15 points for the difficulty.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yep.
It's a big one. How many Survivor seasons have been filmed in Africa? Which ones?
Come on, y'all. It's a 2-part answer, Harris.
We got it. Charlie, we got it.
We got it?
2, season 3, and season 17. I'm going to give him that because 178 doesn't exist. I know what he was doing. He's heated. His fingers aren't working right.
His fingers moving quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
all right, Charlie, get on the board.
3 and 17.
All right, beautiful. Number 15.
I love it. I love
We're
it.
gonna
You
get a
guys are so
scoreboard
freaking smart, man.
All right,
God.
y'all.
And hey, guys, make sure you answer in one line. So I see a lot of people that got it right, but it just wasn't in one line.
I also saw somebody who put the answer 2 for that last question. I said it's a 2-part question. So no matter what you thought the answer was, you were 100% wrong. Please stop. Come on, y'all. All
Come
right.
on, Joey. Type a little faster.
Calling people out by name. All right, let's go. Number 15, I'm looking for listen to this. Spell out this person's full name, spelled correctly for the points.
Mm-mm.
And then there's also a second part. I am so biased. If the name is spelled incorrect, I will subtract points. Capitalizations do not matter. Dashes, commas do not matter. Just the spelling of the name correctly. And then also you're going to give a numerical value. This is going to go for 18 points for who gets it right, but I'm subtracting 4 from anybody who does anything wrong.
Damn.
Go ahead.
I almost gave y'all a hint, but I'm not going to. What woman has the record for the most individual immunity wins, and how many?
Whole name.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You got it, Alex.
Wow.
Bradlin Wolf with 5.
Kim Spradlin Wolf.
Okay, so I have to be true to my word or else I feel like I'm a
Yes.
liar. Can you
Yes.
please subtract 4 from Kelsey?
Oh,
Stop. Everybody stop typing. Please take away 4 from Kelsey, 4 from Sydney,
oh.
4 from Zachariah. I think that's it. Wow. Devastating.
Wow.
Truly devastating. I like all of y'all.
Kim Spradlin was correct, but you left out the wolf.
I said
Well, I
the
mean,
whole
if we're gonna take away
name.
points, I see Justin with just Kim.
Oh, I would take away 8.
Wow.
I didn't even see Justin. Take away 4. Justin's sitting there quiet like this. No,
Wow.
My
All
bad,
right, y'all.
Justin, my bad.
all right.
Man, I'm just amazed at how well they remember all these seasons.
Right?
crazy.
I didn't even know her last name like that, and I love her.
Oh my God.
All right, Logan, give us that scoreboard.
All right. So I have to make sure that the standings are still as they are.
Get it right, Lil Tyson.
All right. First place with 30 points is Alex.
Okay.
And then second place with 27 is Fish. And then we have with 23 points is Jackson. 20 points is Justin. And then 15 points, we have 2 people with 15 points. It's Charky and Taylor.
Hey, Logan, your audio is a little low for me. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody else. So type it out in the chat and we're going to keep going, okay? All right. So number 16, I'm looking for a 3-word answer. It's going to be blank, blank, blank. I promise you, if there's more than 3 blanks, if there's less than 3 blanks, y'all know what's going to happen, all right? Blank, blank, blank is going for 10 points. Go ahead, Carl.
If y'all follow The Godfather, then y'all know I love these people. That's the hint y'all get.
Oh.
I love these people. All right, here we go. What are the names of the people who run the Survivor Specialist podcast?
Wow. What? Y'all don't know this? I feel like they're so...
Oh, y'all listen to his rehab? There you go.
No.
Somebody got it. Oh, no. No.
Take away 2 points from Alex.
Hold on. It's confused.
How is it confusing?
So Alex answered Phil, Alexa, and Robert.
No, that's not correct.
Phil and Alexa. Phil and Alexa is This is
Missy.
So it's
No.
confusing.
Missy and Aaron present is not Missy, Aaron, and Logan presents. As much as we love Logan, as much as Logan is a part of the show.
Hey, Logan, remember what we talked about yesterday? I'm gonna flip that right now. You're with me. We're versus Missy.
What? Me and Logan are always versus.
It was confusing. It was confusing. I'm gonna veto this right now. It's confusing.
Well, I would say
nobody gets any points.
Aaron, stop talking. Aaron, stop talking. Go ahead, Carl.
I would say that person who said Phil, Alexa, and Robert, they obviously watched the show to be able to know that Robert is the intern.
But
so
he also put But he also put in parentheses intern, so it's blank, 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 blank. I said specifically 3 blanks.
The parentheses not a word. That's like
Blah,
a that's
blah,
like
blah.
Missy
Aaron, don't
quiet.
nobody
That's
want to hear
like
from you.
that's like me putting that in parentheses saying Missy just stopped talking. You know? That's what I'm not. I didn't say it. I'm putting in parentheses.
No
Missy,
point.
that person has to know because they knew that Robert was the intern.
You didn't
Okay.
even know that. You didn't
I
even
did know that. I know who Robert is. I like Robert. He's a lovely
I know
man.
it because Robert still owes me a whole case of beer.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We won't take points away. The answer is still not right. You just don't get anything
No,
subtracted.
let's vote. It's a democracy. Let's vote. All right.
Who's voting? Are the fans
four of us,
voting?
me, Logan, you, and Carl are going to vote to give. Do we give Alex the points or do we not give Alex the points?
Okay, and
All
so
in
to
favor.
be
All in
No.
favor. All in favor. To give
I
to
say
Alex
give
the
him the points. Give him the
Me-
points.
There
Logan.
it is. Give him the Logan. Give him the points. Overruled,
Give him the
Missy.
points.
Let's move on. So, hey, you missed a day. That's how it works. You missed trivia. This is how it works. You
Number
weren't here
17.
yesterday.
Number
missed trivia.
17.
This is
Where we at, Missy?
how it goes.
Number
17?
17.
All
Number
right.
17.
Here
All
we go,
right.
guys. Y'all ready?
So for number
Here we go.
17, I'm looking for the first name of an alumni player and also the numerical value of a season. It's going out for 2 points because I really dislike this whole panel right now. Go ahead.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
All right, for you, Carl, for you, it'll be 12. It'll be 12.
All right, here we go. Number 17. Who was the first person to propose to their significant other on Survivor? In what season?
And we got it. We got it. Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Keith.
Wow.
Keith, and on season 2. Charlie really cheered for Kelsey as if he got the points.
Y'all literally got some smart ass followers.
All right, number 18. We're looking for, it's going to be a name, blank, blank, blank. Pretty much is the answer. It's just a 3-part name. So for Alex, who can't count, and for everybody else who wants to be sympathetic.
Hold up. Are you reading the whole thing? Also
Yeah.
accept there's another answer or another answer. That's one part.
So then, Logan, how would you want me to word this since there's no way to be specific about the answer?
So I prefer the first answer because that's like what it is
That's
historic.
the one that I know of. Yeah. I think we just go with that one. There is no nicknames to a nickname to a nickname. All right. It's a 3-part answer. There is no other accepting answers. Aaron, shut up. It's blank, 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 blank. Please count those blanks out, Alex. All right. It's going for 10 points. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, Aaron, shut up. I had to, Aaron. I just had to. All right, here we go. Number 18. What was the name of the puzzle in the first challenge of season 23, South Pacific?
Ooh.
And how many points did you say?
Let's go 10. Let's go 10.
I'll read it again for y'all because we ain't got an answer yet.
Yep. And Logan,
What
don't think I
was-
forgot. I'm really hurt.
What was the name of the puzzle in the first challenge of season 23, South Pacific?
Why does everybody keep saying stack the turtles? It's not
5,
anything about turtles.
4, 3, 1. Time's up. The answer is the Tower of Hanoi.
Tower
Or-
of Hanoi.
Or Temple Transfer.
Or Temple Transfer or Trilogy?
Trilogy. Wow.
All
All right.
Like,
So
No points.
no points. One more question, and then we're turning the show over to Carl. And what's Carl's gonna do? He is going to assign the point value, and he also will read the question. All right. Before he does that, Logan will give the scoreboard. Okay, so that's coming up. If you're not on the board, now it's time to make a move. Because if you don't get in that top 5, you're not moving on to the championship. All right. Here we go. Number 19.
Number
We're
19.
We're looking for blank, blank, blank. And for everybody out there who thinks that 3 blanks is 4 blanks, blank, blank, blank is the answer. That's all I have for you. And we're going to go 12 points. Go ahead.
What sales technique did Chris Underwood cite as a tactic he used to convince Lauren to play her idol for him in the final tribal council of season 38?
Have we used this one before?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
not on trivia because it wasn't on YouTube.
Yes, beautiful.
10,
Yeah.
9.
Oh,
Oh.
somebody got it. Somebody got it. I seen it.
I would say yes to Kelsey.
Okay. Yep.
I'm saying yes to Kelsey.
I'm
I
doing
agree.
something.
I
The
agree.
answer
I agree.
is a
I'll play
negative,
with you here in a second, okay?
a negative reverse, or the reverse negative also
I
works.
like your dress.
All right. So now, guys, Logan's going to hit up the scoreboard. While he's doing that, Carl, be going over your question. You can change that question. You can add to that question. If you don't want to stop there, if you want to make up other questions, you assign the point values for all of that. So if you want to go, we've seen 2 points, 5 points. We've seen the number of your season, how old you are, whatever point value you want to assign, you can. It's your show. So Logan, give him the scoreboard.
All right. So I'm not going to be naming names. Top 3 are. I'm actually going to the top 5. So the first place person has 40 points. Second place is 27. And then third place is 23. And we actually have 2 people each with 20.
You have 2 people with what?
20.
Okay. And then Logan, type it out again for us.
Yeah, sorry about that.
See people doing math right now, not knowing where they stand.
Right.
Is
That's
that-
what happened when you get negatives. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 40, 27, 23, 20, and 20. So Carl, your highest place has 40 and your lowest place has 20. And we're looking for the top 5 players to move on for tomorrow. Go ahead. How many points?
Dylan, you won't move on, Dylan, but get this one right.
How many points?
You got 0 points, Dylan, but at least get this one right.
He's like, all right, yes, sir.
Come on, Dylan. All right, here we go.
Carl,
How
how
many
many points
points,
you giving
Carl?
it out for?
You know what? What was the highest point total so far? Who has the highest?
40.
40.
40.
You gonna double it? What's up?
I'm gonna make this one for 80.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my gosh, wow. Carl said if you have
Wow.
negatives,
80.
if you have negatives, you are back in the game. Let's go. All right, here we go.
0, but this is the one.
Listen.
80 points. Here we go. What did Carl Boudreaux, myself, the Godfather, say after Jeff Probst revealed that Dan's idol was nullified?
Done.
Jack,
Done.
done. Done.
The first
Oh,
answer,
listen.
I hope you lost. Whoever said ding,
Charlie.
no.
Charlie. Is that, you guys see Charlie?
Charlie said
Was it
ding.
Charlie? Somebody said ding.
Oh,
Whoever
Charlie said
answered
Bing.
first.
Jack.
It was
Jack says
Charlie.
Bing. Jack says Bing. It's Jack.
It's
Ding.
not ding, it's bing.
It's Bing.
So Carl, so my question for you is, you gave out 80 points. So
80.
whoever got that, Jackson wins right off the bat. Or
Jack.
are you
Yeah.
going to give out another, Jack, are you going to give out another question to give somebody else a shot to take the title? Because now it's anybody's game. Or are you done?
Okay, I can surely come up with a question.
Oh, shoot. All right, give us that point value and go ahead and read it.
Point value. Let's see where we at on the points, intern.
All right. First place is 80, and then 40, and then 27, 23, and 2 people with 20.
So a 40
All right.
point, yeah.
So here's how I'm gonna do this one. This one is for 40 points,
Oh,
which means
okay.
somebody can tie the leader, or the leader just gonna take it.
Look at Jack. He's sick. He's like, I'm sick.
Jack is like, man. Jack, this is how, hold on. This is how Survivor works.
Truly.
We just showed up at a challenge thinking that we're good, and then they split me and Missy up, and it's a wrap.
And then we
Yeah.
died.
Trust
And
me.
then we died.
And then we died. Y'all
Yeah.
saw it. This is how Survivor goes down. All right, you don't know. It ain't fair.
You
Let's
signed
go.
up to play. This is the game. All right, Carl,
Yeah.
hit him with it.
Here's the question. On season 37, David versus Goliath, who was the one guy that said Davey and Carl would not be able to do anything? Still ain't seen it. Still ain't seen
Wow.
it. Dang, Mike,
Wow.
whoever put Mike first.
Oh, okay. I think it's up there.
Mike. That's
up,
Sydney.
Mike.
Whoever put Mike first.
Yeah, I saw Mike up there. Let me see. Let me go
That's
back.
Sydney.
You see Sydney?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I did not know the answer to that question.
Yes,
Yo.
whoever put Mike White first.
Wow. All right. I think we give it to Sydney.
Sydney?
Mike White.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Carl said, bump y'all system, bump who goes where.
Yeah.
I made up my own top 5. All right, Logan, give us
Well,
a top 5 with names.
All right. I have the top 5. So in first place, actually, I'm going to go 5th to first. So in 5th place with 23 points. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. In 5th place with 23 points, we have Jackson.
Okay.
Wow. With 23 points?
Yeah.
So then the 2 people who had 20 just got booted out because of Carl's questions.
The 2 people with 20. Who are the 2 people with 20?
Who were the 2 20? Yeah, who were the Oh, Kelsey.
Kelsey.
It was
Justin.
And it was Justin.
Oh, sorry. Not sorry.
Wow. All right, go ahead, Logan.
All right. In 4th place, we have Ryan Fish with 27 points.
Ryan
All
Fish,
right.
you better redeem yourself. Let's go,
Fish.
bro.
All right. 3rd place with 34 points. Fresh off that last question, we have Sydney.
Sydney, you know what?
no,
You really
36,
took
not
that
36.
with the negative. I respect you. I respect you and Nora. Good job.
All right. I meant to say 36, not 34. It doesn't make it.
Yeah.
And then 2nd place with 40 points is Alex.
Alex, well earned.
And 1st place with 80 points is Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack,
Wow.
you know what?
So Jack had no points until he answered that question.
Jack had 0 points, was not even in the game, didn't know what
That's
game
what
show
I'm
he was
talking
on.
about.
That's it. And Kelsey
All right.
and Jen
Never out of it, Jack.
Wow, you know what? And that's so true to Survivor though. Aaron's right. You're never out of it. You
You're
can go home
never
and-
out of it.
You're never out, or you can go home in a split vote,
You're
even
never
though you
safe.
shouldn't have.
You're never
Yeah.
safe.
You
Wow.
think you're safe and you're gone.
All right, those top 5, can you please email or PM your emails directly to Logan? Don't put them in the chat. Directly to Logan. And then we're going to move into the Q&A portion. Go ahead, Aaron.
So you guys know the way this works. All right. So all I need you to do, if you do have a question, you can raise your physical hand or you can raise your virtual hand. I'm going to work through it. So I'll get to everybody. I see Justin popping up first. Go ahead, Justin. Shoot.
Missy, why did you have to troll me like that? If you would have taken away the 4 points, I would have been in the top 5.
Hey, Justin, a better question is, how come you didn't listen to me? I didn't take nothing away from you. You didn't listen to me,
It's
sir.
because there was glitch with my computer. I'm not lying about that.
What was that? Wait, no, don't
My
come
computer was
passive.
actually glitching last
You
night.
came out real hot just now. You came at me real hot when you got unmuted, but now you talking kind of quiet. Keep that same intensity. You were wrong, sir. But I like you.
Also-
All right.
No, but I actually have a question. Like, if
Hold up.
you were
Hold
able
up,
to go on
hold up.
another reality show,
Hold up. You have another question?
yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
If you were able to be on another reality show, which one would it be?
I'd be on the challenge. Yeah. Thank you, bro. All right, who's next?
All right, Taylor, go ahead, bro.
Oh, hi. Okay. There's 2 Taylors, so my brain's a little figuring out.
You're good to go.
Cool. So, I guess anyone, so maybe a question, anyone from your season that you feel deserves another chance to play again?
This for Carl?
For all 3 of you, if you want.
Okay.
Say that
Carl,
question again.
Who do you
So-
think deserves another chance from your season?
Well, I would say all 3 of us deserve another chance.
That's a great answer. I'm gonna go with that one. That's exactly where
I
I
mean,
was.
I want another chance.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they want another chance. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, nephew.
Anyone but
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Taylor.
still muted. You're good.
anyone else besides yourselves? Maybe I should have worded it that way.
From
Carl?
my season,
Mhm.
from David versus Goliath, if I would like to see anyone else have another chance, if it's not myself, I would have to say my brother Davey.
Yes. I would just say Aaron.
I'm gonna say Missy, but that's not what he's looking for. All right, I'm gonna say Missy too. Go ahead, Missy.
Okay, yeah. So we're not giving the obvious answer. Truly, I mean, if y'all want quality TV, I would just say Nora. I would just say Nora.
Yeah.
See, I'm being honest with my answer. I would say Davey. I mean,
Yeah.
because a lot of people would say Christian. But if you go back and watch my season, Christian didn't do anything. People loved Christian, and I love Christian. I talk to him all the time, but Christian didn't do anything. We saved Christian constantly. So, I mean, go back and look at 37. What did Christian do? Nothing at all.
Ooh, hot tea for y'all today.
I like it. Coming in with the tea. So for me, I'm gonna go, and this might be unpopular because y'all didn't see much of him, but Ronnie Barta would have been A-class quality television. And y'all got deprived 100%. I promise you.
Yes, the sound bites.
Great television, right?
Yeah,
Better than
sound
Nora
bites.
television. And Nora's good. Ronnie Barta on TV is what you want to see.
The thing what you guys don't understand is y'all get what CBS and Survivor put in the edit. That's what y'all don't understand.
Yeah, y'all favorite people, y'all type it out in the chat. I'm not gonna throw any shade since we can't see who's in the chat. I'm not gonna say no names, but just because those people is what CBS wanted y'all to love.
Trust me.
That's not who you want. That's
I'm not throwing shade, but I just don't give a damn. I'm just gonna throw the real. It ain't shade. It's just me being real. If again, if you watched me on there, then you know I keep it real. Every 19 of my castmates know Carl gonna keep it real. Period.
Yep.
But go back and watch and tell me. You can DM me. You can do whatever. Tell me, what did Christian do? What moves did Christian make on my season?
Oh.
All right. Noah, you're up.
Spicy.
Noah, you're up. I'll get you guys. Everybody's got hands up. I'm going to get you.
All right. My question's for Carl. How much do you remember from the day you went on the reward and you had all the beer?
Everything, because I wasn't the only one that was drunk. Again, you have to understand the edit. You have to understand the edit. I was not voted off because I had beers. That was not the case. I remember every single thing. Davey was drunk, Kara was drunk, and Mike was drunk. We had a great time.
Yeah.
But that was the edit that they gave you.
That's one of the
Do
biggest.
I love beer? Absolutely, I love beer. But I was not the only one that was wasted. Period.
Yeah. Good question. That's definitely, that just goes back, like, as you do trivia with us, that's one of the things we want to try to fix. When you meet people in real life, they'll tell you what their edit was and what you really got to see. And most of the time, the edit is just the edit. All right.
For TV. Yeah,
Next
for TV.
100%. 100%. I hope.
Good question. Good question.
And those of you guys that have been doing this trivia enough, I mean, you guys ask us questions, we answer it raw and pure and straight and shoot from the hips. And I hope you understand that we are as real gets. So ask questions, guys. We'll tell you what the hell happened out there, at least in our season. And what I can tell you is that watching after now going through and playing the game and then watching back how the season goes, I now think back on the judgments that I passed when I watched past seasons, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have the complete story. So I'd rather now ask these Survivor alumni, yo, did this happen? What actually happened? So there's an actual that happened, and then there's a what you saw happen. Two different things.
Aaron, let me ask this question to y'all's followers. This is the question I want to ask to y'all. Why would y'all think they would call me the Godfather just from watching my season if on my season it didn't show anything that I was doing, any control moves I was making, any of that? You think they gave me the name the Godfather if I was just this slum that was playing the game but not doing anything? Just think about that. Just think about that. I had to have been doing something for them to say, well, he thinks he's the Godfather. Why? Because I was making moves. It just did not get put on TV.
Valid. I like
There
that.
it is. Ryan, you're up, bro.
Well, hello, Carl. How are you? Are you having a great day today? Are you all having a great day today? I'm so excited.
Every
or
day
what?
I'm alive is a great day, brother.
Oh yeah, you're speaking my language. Now, ask me, or tell me for that matter, is it true that Davey was a replacement player and he was replacing one of the people at Ponderosa because they were having like some sort of issue or something?
All right, you ready for this answer?
Oh, I'm ready. Everybody listen up.
It's absolutely true, and I'm gonna tell you who Davey replaced.
Oh my God. Hot
Davey
take.
replaced Cerie's son.
Wow. From the mouth.
Yes.
From the horse's
Yes.
mouth.
Cerie's
name?
youngest
You
son
remember
was
what
there
his
on the
name was?
island. Something took place. They got him out, and Davey showed up. We met Davey one day before the actual game started.
You guys go
Wow.
through
Carl,
so
did
many
you guys
years
know it was Siri's son?
names and all that stuff. It must have been hard.
Yeah, again, we don't know what took place, man. We were because before the game starts, you're at Ponderosa on lockdown, right?
Yeah, you
We
can't
can't
talk.
talk to no one, none of that. All we know is we all go into the little area where we gather at, and this guy is gone. He's no longer there. So we're all, looking at one another because we can't talk. And we're like, well, what the hell? What's going on? So we go to the next day, we go to what they consider as media day, where we do all our photos and interviews and this, that, and the other. And Davey pops up. So basically, that's what took place. So yes, Davey was definitely a replacement.
Wow.
And
Aren't
it
you
was
glad he was a replacement
Cerie's
though?
son.
He wouldn't have been your best friend if he wasn't replaced. So I guess it all worked out.
Good question, Ryan. All right,
Yeah.
moving on next. I got
You
Dylan's
got-
with his hand up.
You can put your hands down. We got your names.
Yo, what's up, guys? All right. Carl, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Joe. And that is, if you could change one thing you did about your gameplay on the show, what would you have changed?
Good question, Dylan.
That's for all three of us.
For Carl.
That's just for you.
If I could change anything about my gameplay, what would I have changed? I would have tried to rally the troops to get Gabby a bit earlier because I knew Gabby was already ready to turn on me.
Wow.
Like I knew it, I felt it, but I went with Davey and Nick at that tribal that I got voted out because they said, well, I think we got one more shot, Carl, but if I could change anything, I think I would have jumped the gun just a tad bit earlier because I had already gotten Angelina on my side and Kara was slowly moving over to my side. So I think I would have talked to Kara just a tad bit more and probably tried to make that move because again, like I said, I knew Gabby was out to get me.
Good question.
Right, awesome. All right, Sydney, you're up.
You got Alex, Leo, and Jackson as well.
Yeah, so I got virtual hands, I got physical hands. If you guys if you have the ability to do a virtual hand, it's a lot easier for me, and then that way you don't have to sit here like this. So if you can do the virtual hand, just do the virtual hand. I'll just make my way right down the list. Sydney, you're up.
Hey, my question is for Carl. I just wanted to know if you think your strategy would be different if the theme wasn't David versus Goliath, and if that theme really bonded your alliance stronger.
Well, see, here's the thing about that. It don't really matter what the theme would have been, what the season was. I've always been a loyal person. So like if I ride with you, then I ride with you. You know what I'm saying? So like when I connected with them, it was like, okay, I got you if you got me. So I really don't think that my gameplay would have changed too much because I've watched Survivor. I've always been a big fan, so I can't say that I would have been much different because the rogue players, they don't last very long, so in the game of Survivor, you gotta have a tight alliance, you gotta be loyal, and you just gotta ride with it. You're talking about 19 other people you gotta put trust in. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know these people. So you just do what you do as an individual and just ride with it, and that's just always been me. I've been loyal and sometimes, like we say, I can be loyal to a fault, if that makes sense, because I let my loyalty get in the way. But I've always been a loyal guy. So no, I don't think I would change much because that's just who I am.
Good question, Sydney.
Kelsey, go ahead.
Okay. Is there anything that like going on Survivor ruined for you about Survivor?
Good question.
Who is that question for?
That was for you,
Me,
Carl.
you.
Is there anything about Survivor that
Like
ruined
playing it
things
that kind of
for
like
me?
ruined it for you, or I don't, not necessarily ruined it, but like made you think about it differently?
Well, I don't know. That's a tough question for me, man. Like I always love Survivor. I've always been a huge fan, but is there things about Survivor that has ruined things? Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely has, because you gotta come back home to reality. You know, like I was married. You know what I'm saying? And you're talking about all this fame that you've gotten. You know what I'm saying? That you've never had. It takes a toll out on your. For me, it's taking a toll out on my spouse. You know, so I have to try to judge that accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really put a wedge in between me and my wife. You know, so that would be the only thing that I regret about it. But if you ask me, would I do it again, all over again, same scenario, same situation? Yeah, I would. I mean, because it's something I love, you know? So it's like, why should I not follow the dreams that I had because of someone else?
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you.
Yes, preach.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, has it drawn a wedge? Yeah, it's drawn a wedge, because I can be honest with you right now. Me and my wife have separated after 19 years, you know, because of a lot of the shit that I've gotten from Survivor and much other things. Now, don't get it twisted, much other things, but it's brought that wedge in because I got fans like you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just a normal guy. I'm just a regular guy, a freaking truck driver in Texas. But then you get somebody that spots you and see you and want to take pictures with you. And me, I'm like, okay, let's take the picture. You know what I mean? But for my other half, that's like a totally different world. But I'm not sad. It is what it is. Again, I'd do it all over again.
Carl, I'll echo that too. Being married, you know, a little bit older than most of my castmates, the toll that it takes on the significant other is a part of the game that really doesn't get talked about. And I remember at a party with Dom and Dom's wife and my wife really hit it off because they were just connecting over their shared experience with us playing the game. And tough balance that you have to walk when you come home and you went through this crazy ass experience, but you got to come back and your husband and your father, like that, just there's a switch that you got to be able to flip it and be like, all right, well, it's not Survivor anymore. Where most of the kids that play the game, they're going back to being kids, like
being kids. Exactly, Aaron.
You know, college, high school, you know, maybe post grad, no mortgage, no family. It's a whole different game playing at our age. Like
absolutely. I mean, it's just different, man. You become family. Like just sitting here right now on this podcast or whatever y'all, trivia question thing that we're on. Like I would have never met you guys if it wasn't for Survivor. Like you create a bond. Like the 19 people I was with, we created a bond. No matter how much it showed that we might have didn't get along on that island, you created a bond. So you become friends forever. But you have to try to explain that to your significant other when say Angelina or Kara or Gabby or Jessica decides to call my phone to that woman, that's another woman calling your phone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you have to get your significant other to understand that. So Survivor is tough, man. It's way more tougher when you come back from Survivor than it actually is being out there on the island, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. When you play, Kelsey, make sure Javin's on board, all right?
I always say I would never play with him because it would ruin our relationship.
All right, guys. Hey, have a good one.
Thanks for the question.
Coming to you next.
I'm just angry. Man. I literally watched I knew that was gonna be the question. I watched the video. It's in my browser history, just to see what he said because I love that episode, So that sucked, and then autocorrect just kicked me in the butt, which was fantastic. But my question, ironically, is about that moment. for Carl, did you come up with that on the spot, or was that something you were planning before going into tribal council?
Which one
What's
you
the-
talking about when I played the?
Like, what's the story behind Bing?
Well, you know what, man? When I played that idol, that literally just came from out of nowhere. Like I never planned anything. I mean, I planned on playing it because I knew that we needed it to try to get the numbers back. But when I said Bing, that literally just came from out of nowhere. Like none of that was rehearsed, planned, or anything. It just came out, man. It just felt right, you know?
And I bet when you said it, you never would have thought it was like a catchphrase that people use.
Right? Like a t-shirt. Like we always gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish Bing would actually hit me up. You know what I mean?
I'll put some calls in for you. All right, Jackson, you're up. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have 2 questions. The first one is, how starved are you on the show? And what is the most difficult immunity challenge that y'all have played in?
Nice. You want me to call my hair on?
Good question.
Well, that's a damn good question.
Oh, wait, I'm coming back.
I can tell you for me, I can't speak for Aaron and Missy, but like for me, I didn't have a real meal until the merge. Like that was hard. And then after the merge, I went, sheesh, maybe another 5, 6, 7 days before I actually got, I'm drawing a blank on what day we actually merged, but I had the merge feast, and then I didn't get another real meal until I finally won the reward. So for me, the starving part wasn't hard. It was the mental aspect of it. You know, when you see others walk off and they're going to get this grand reward and they're getting food and everything, it's like mentally, man, it just messes with you. As far as not eating, that part didn't bother me. It was all the mental thing that got to me the most.
Yeah. Aaron?
Yeah, the food, I mean, the food sucks. I mean, not eating. I mean, I like to eat. I eat a lot during, every day where I live. And so not eating obviously took a toll on my body. I lost like 25 pounds. But I expected that going in from an immunity challenge standpoint. The hardest one, like just physically, was the one where we held that table. The first individual challenge that we did. That was it was painful everywhere. Like all parts of my body hurt. Like my everything from my toes being uncomfortable barefoot on a wooden block up to my neck. So it just was just pain.
Wow. And then was the question, who asked it? Where's he at? And then Jackson, can you repeat it for me, please?
Which one?
The first part.
So the question was, how did you recruit? How much did you starve? And then what was your worst immunity chart?
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I mean, we starved on Lyro just because we lost every single day. And then also me and Aaron didn't get to really eat till we went to Applebee's for the swap. When Aaron did the puzzle with what's his name?
Jason.
Yeah, with Jason. That's when we ate. First meal ever. It was so great. I was sick afterwards. And then the worst challenge for me was the one that we won together, hanging over the water. I remembered I couldn't swim back to the boat. So Nora, she waded in the water to help me get on the boat because I'm already not a good swimmer. And then I was trying to open my water bottle. And after having your muscles pulled like that for at least 20, 30 minutes, I couldn't open the water bottle. Like my hands just were not working. Everything on my body was foreign to me. And then we went to tribal and sat for like 2-3 hours just cause after that. So that was probably the longest day I've ever had in my life, I think.
Yeah. Alex, go ahead, bro.
Say hey. Say hey.
You got it. Hi. First of all, Missy, I'm sorry about putting technically 4 words. I just weren't sure if you guys were taking Robert or Entrance, so I apologize for that.
I appreciate the apology, Alex. Thank you.
Even if you were, it did hurt the way you were coming at me, but fair. It's fair. I get it.
Tough love. Tough love.
All right. I respect that. So thank you.
He's like, bitch.
What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, and I know you guys all went through pregame press and all that stuff. What would you say was the most accurate impression of someone else that you had from pregame, and what was the most inaccurate impression you had of someone from pregame?
Okay, sweet. Carl?
Pregame is tough because again, you can't say anything. You just sing these people, so you really don't know. You know, and with the old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? You just see them, so you don't know. Now, I will say during pregame, okay, just me looking at Pat, I thought Pat was just gonna be an ass, but Pat was actually cool. But just looking at him, you know, not being able to talk or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, this dude here, yeah, no, he's gonna be an asshole. I can see the tattoos, and he looks rough around the edges, whatever. But Pat turned out to be one of the coolest people ever, man. I mean, so that's how I feel as far as the whole pregame thing.
All right. Good stuff. Let's go to Jack. Go ahead, Jack.
Hey guys. My question is for Missy and Aaron. Maybe more Missy. The question is, where do you feel the winner of your season, which was Tommy, ranks amongst the rest of the winners? I personally rank him higher than others, but I feel like I'm biased because we live like 20 minutes away from each other. So I feel like the New York bias. But where do you feel? I know that Aaron voted for Dean, but Missy, you voted for Tommy, right?
Yeah, I did. So where does Tommy rank on the list of 1 to 40 winners in my book?
Well, yeah, yeah.
I mean, my personal opinion, since we're just giving out hot tea, I feel like this episode, I think that most winners are not deserving winners. I'll just say that. Most winners are typically just who are left. And then, like, we've already talked heavily about how the editing shows you what you want to see. So your favorites can be misconstrued. The winners are definitely misconstrued. Editing is heavy. And so even though you may learn to like a winner, because that winner, let's just say, like, out of this group of people, if Sydney got 56 confessionals on screen and she was shown seeming to always say everything right, even though she wasn't, and then Aaron got 3 confessionals on screen and all he was doing was crying, who are you probably gonna like more? Right? So for me, I mean, Tommy doesn't actually rank that high. He just doesn't rank that high. I voted for him because out of the 3 of them, I don't believe any of them would have really caught a vote. I think Nora won most of the votes, but Nora had a really hard time vocalizing herself and speaking up at tribal, so it hurt her. Tommy just spoke well, and statistically, he is the winner that Survivor wants us to see, and so it just made sense for the edit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Who's next? And guys, we're running low on time. How many more questions do we have, Aaron?
Justin, I got Joey, Brett, Taylor.
All right, we'll try to get everybody.
Ken, do you have a question?
Do you think that Michelle deserved to?
Oh wait, Justin, you already asked a question. Ken, go ahead.
Carl, huge fan of yours.
Hey, Kens, your audio is bad. Your audio is bad. Mute yourself. Type in the chat. Let's move on. Somebody's audio is awful, and it sounds.
Ken's type your question into the chat because we could not hear you. All right?
That audio we can't do right now.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Questions for everybody. Well, all 3 of you. What was the single best moment for you guys on your season?
Good question, Carl.
The single best moment, I would have to say when I played the Nullifier correctly. I mean, first time in the game, played it correctly with 11 people still left in the game. So yeah, I would have to say that was my single best moment.
Okay, love that. Mine for me, I just remember, like, as a big fan, obviously not as big as most of y'all who play trivia, all I truly wanted other than winning was to wear the necklace. And I'll never forget, like, what I had to do to get the necklace. I'll never forget what I was saying to myself, the people I was talking to in my head. when I won, the world had never looked so pretty. Like truly the islands and the water, like that was one of the best moments on the island for me. Aaron?
Yeah, likewise. So, the first immunity challenge, I've always visioned myself making the merge. I always visioned myself winning the first individual immunity challenge, and I did it. So it was literally like I cried. They didn't show any of that. Like I cried. I thanked my son, my wife, and it was just an emotional experience because I literally visualized Jeff saying Aaron wins, which is why I'm like, am I good? Because Jamal fell and Jeff never said Aaron. Like he never did, the thing that he does. And in my head, I'm like, no, I want my fucking moment. Like you're gonna say my name. I won, and that for me was just a fan living a dream. So I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that moment. It was amazing.
Yep.
And then to read this question in the chat real quick. This is for the three of you. If you got asked back to come on Survivor, would you rather be heroes versus villains, fan favorites, or second chance? I'd rather be a villain on heroes versus villains. It'd probably be funny. Carl?
I'd rather be a hero on heroes versus villains.
All right, Aaron?
I'd rather be a villain.
All right, good question.
All right, Brett, go ahead, Brett. We're making our work through quick. Get you guys.
So my questions. Thanks, guys, for taking my question. My question's one that both Missy and Carl can answer. What's it like to watch your vote get nullified by an idol?
Carl?
Well, I mean, of course, I nullified somebody else's vote. So for me, it was an awesome feeling, first time ever in the game of Survivor. So it was an epic moment for me because no one seen it coming. Like Dan literally thought he was safe. I mean, if you go back and watch, he went up there with his idol and said, I got to look out for me. Well, look out for you, but it ain't working, buddy, not tonight. So yeah, it was epic for me.
Question's not valid for me. We didn't have a nullifier where I was in the game. All right, who's next?
Joey, go ahead, Joey.
All right, my question is for all three of you. With the things going on in the world today, how do you think it will affect they play Survivor?
With everything going on today, how will it affect playing Survivor?
Yes.
Good question. Go ahead, Carl.
Well, I hope it affects it in a good way, man. I hope that it shows that we're never given the same opportunity. I mean, when you're on that island, it's for my season. Okay, it was 4 of us that were black. I mean, but you still got to battle. Like you got to fight so hard because it's so many of a different race versus your race, which is not a race game, but it plays a part because everything in this world is based off. You see what I'm saying? So, I just hope that they would make it somewhat. I'm not saying it has to be 50. More people of color on, man, to kind of give us a fair shot, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Just bring more people on of color to give us a fair shot, because even on Survivor, it's like we're playing from the bottom, period, which is what's taking place in the world right now. We're still playing from the bottom, and it's like, it's just not fair, man. It's not fair.
So from a standpoint of where I'm at, I think Survivor made really big strides with season 39 and diversity in that cast. We saw a first Indian with charisma. There's 4, African Americans that were on there, myself and Missy included. And it's Vince, Asian American, probably Asian American, so I think we had a very diverse cast, and hopefully that's the trend that Survivor has. Because unfortunately, what happens is in a game especially like that, you're going to gravitate to, and association-wise, people grow up in a white friends, and you got an African-American, guy that's you might not necessarily feel comfortable with him because that's not who you back home. Not because you're racist, not because I'm not standpoint. It's a little different. So hopefully, So Carly. So hopefully, what happens with future casting is that they trend more towards what you saw with our season and just opening up the diversity. I think it makes for better television, and it just levels the playing field.
All right, Aaron, pick one more person, and then y'all, that has to be it. We're going a little bit too much over time, all right?
All right, I got Harrison. Go ahead, Harrison.
Okay, I got a question for 2 questions, one for Aaron, then the rest of my second question for all you guys. Aaron, so if Elaine didn't have the steal vote, would you vote Elaine?
If we didn't have the block of vote,
Yeah.
yeah, Lane's ass was going home. Yeah.
All right, I got a question for all 3 of you.
Just to clarify too, they had a plan to vote me out, but that didn't happen until Elaine got the advantage. So if Elaine didn't go to the island, the vote was always going to be Elaine. I had convinced them that I was with them, so they've said like Elaine was going to go home if you guys were going to vote. Missy and Elizabeth were going to vote Elaine as well, so Elaine would have went home unanimously.
All right, I got a question for all 3 of you. So describe in 1 word of how you played this game. Missy, let's start with you.
Wow, okay, game show host. Blunt, hard, fast. I'll give you 3. Go ahead, Aaron. We'll finish with Carl.
Aggressive, unhinged, and maniacal. Kyle, go ahead. Or, Carl, go ahead.
Unmute him.
Yeah, there you go.
I would say loyal, laid back, and paying attention to everything.
All right, good question.
All right, thank you guys.
And then mute him one more time until we get back into it.
Yep.
All right, guys. So thank you guys so much. So sorry for the audio problems that we had. So sorry for the beginning. Thank you guys for joining us. Top 5. Can you please make sure you sent your emails to Logan? If you don't send them, then you can't play. Before we head out, I want to give Carl one last minute. Carl, if you had a rainbow above your head and it said anything, be yourself, be true to yourself, what parting advice would you give to the fans? And then unmute him.
You're unmuted. Yeah, he's unmuted.
Say that one more time for me, Missy.
If you had parting words, if you had a rainbow above your head, you could give advice to us. Anything that you say about life, be true to yourself, be who you are. What would you say?
I'm just gonna say, like you just pointed out, basically, man, be true to yourself, stay loyal, stay truthful. Recognize that this is a new day and age. I mean, everybody's lives matter, but we all know that it's the Black lives that's being affected at this day and age. Stop with the racism, all of that. You know, like the bullshit has to stop. You know, I mean, I love all you guys as fans, literally. Like, I respect y'all, so respect us. I mean, that's basically it. You know, I mean, I'm not big on social media, but you can't